Right. Welcome everyone. I'm Sam from Tier 2. This is Zenith Online Racing, and I am honored today to host the first race of the season. It's Tier 3, Season 6. We're in Bahrain for round 1. Alright, we have 13 guys today. We have few new guys here, and looks like we have you guys from last season's Tier 2 that made their way down, probably turning off some assists. We got GP Colin from Tier 2 staying in the Ferrari. His teammate Terminal Dady from Tier 2 last season, also in the Ferrari. Humble Hippo. And we got a few guys reserving from this season's Tier 2. Alright, let's see. Let's get the menus up. I think we have I am Sutton starting first lap of quality here and see how he does. Heavy braking zone at turn 1, does well to clip that apex. Gets over the curb in T2, and then it's flat out from here. Takes the curve nicely and has to avoid this curve specifically. Very dangerous curve, especially in this game this year. Let's see how he does now into the tricky braking zone of turn 9 and 10 at a heavy lockup zone there, but he does well. Opens his DRS flat out into turn 11 and 12 now. Does well avoiding curbs, and into 13 now. Obviously he's the first one out, so purple, second sector. Oh, we have Fountain Maker actually was the first one out, and sets a 1:31. It's good to have a lap on. Let's see how much better time Sutton, and goes at 1:27, so he goes on to professional pole with a 4-second gap. Let's get the tires up, see what the tire situation is. Okay. Alright. Let's go on board with Office Red. Oh, by the way, if you guys can let me know if the audio is okay. Office Red goes into pole position now with a 1:27.0. 5/10 off second place. I'm Sutton. Let's go on board with GP, who's starting his lap on the mediums. Let's go on board. Starting on the start and finish straight. Clips the apex here. Goes a little bit late. Does well to negotiate that tricky section of turn 1 and 2 onto 4 now. Looks good. Here, just you can clip the turn 5 here, but avoid turn 7 curves. Very, very dangerous there. into the tricky section of 9 and 10. Does well there. Doesn't lock up. Opens his DRS and flat out here into 11, 12, and 13. Probably easier section of the track here. You don't have to, oh, there he is, invalidates, gets a little bit greedy, takes too much curb and invalidates. Alright, let's see who we have next. I think we have the Mercedes Fountain Maker already 2 laps. No Mercy does provisional pole, just almost 2/10 off, faster than Office Red in 2nd place. Let's see, we got a lot of guys on pits. JJ's outlap. Let's stick on with JJ's. And I think he's a new guy here. Oh, looks like I need to send some invites. And I'm back, sorry about that, just had to send a few invites. And JJ actually does goes up to into 5th, so I gotta keep playing with the order here. Who do we have out? Jay Kelly is on his 2nd lap on the medium. He has invalidated, unfortunately, his teammate and still on the pits. See, let's go on board with Fountain Maker. Fountain Maker's yet to make it back in the pits. He has 2 laps on his softs. Probably should head back to the pits. Let's see. Ryan Sutton is on his hot lap. He's already done 1 lap on these softs. Let's see how well, how much he can improve now on his 2nd lap. Let's stay on board with him. Ooh, bit hesitant on the 1st turn. Again on the 2nd one. Not sure why he's leaving on the straight here. Very hesitant lap from him. I'm not sure if this is his hot lap. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Oh, he's low on fuel, so that's he's probably gonna abandon that. Let's go on board with Humble Hippo here, still on the mediums. Probably looking to set his lap on the mediums. Hippo is a big contender this year. He's coming from Tier 2, turn off the line, See how well he does here. Alright. Onto the start and finish straight. Opens that DRS wide and open, and let's see how he negotiates the turn 1 and 2 section. Does well to flip the apex there, and invalidates in turn 2 and spins out. Let's see, I think we have something in terms of the pits. A lot of new guys we have here that are in setting really nice laps here. We got 1, 2, and 3, all new guys. So let's see how well they can do. I am not really familiar with their pace, but it seems like they're fast. Let's stay on board with no mercy. In the Williams, into turn 1, clips the apex nicely and goes to turn 2, hesitant, but at least stays on track. Let's see how well he does here in turn 4. Very hesitant again. A lot of the guys are being hesitant, and he decides to cancel that lap. Let's see. Okay, who do we have on a hot lap? GP on a hot lap. It's his first hot lap, I believe, in the softs. Let's see how well he does here. Tries to improve on his medium lap. He's not that far off the pole, just about a second, so maybe he can improve with a pair of softs. Does well in 9, 10 here onto turn 11. A little bit hesitant, probably should have done better clipping the apex there. And here in 12, doesn't invalidate like his previous lap. Onto the straight just before the last turn 13 and 14. Sorry, 14 and 15. Again hesitant. He's 12 is gonna abandon this lap. Yes. Okay. He's on a lap. Humble Hippo still on his mediums. Already did 1 lap. Oh, goes wide here. And he's abandoning this lap. Probably gonna go for the softs. Not sure if he will do that. Let's check with his teammate, who is on a hot lap. Oh, out lap, sorry. Is that Einstein? He's already done 2. Oh, improved by almost 4 tenths. But that was on his second try on these tires. Probably should head out to the pit. Oh, and then he spins. Alright, let's stay on board with Jay Kelly starting his hot lap on the start and finish straight. Opens his DRS and plants his throttle. Let's see how well he does in the turn 1, turn 2. Very tricky here, especially if you're not using ABS or medium traction. JJ goes on pole with a 126.6, 2 tenths off, no mercy. Let's see how well Kelly does here in turn 4. He has a little bit of traffic, but they get out the way. On to 6. 7, avoid the curb on 7. 8, very low traction, does well here. And onto the 9, 10 section. Let's see if he locks up here. Does well, flips the apex, plants the throttle. Onto the 11, 12, 13 section. Again here, just the easy section as long as you avoid that curve on the inside, which he does. Doesn't invalidate. Takes a lot of curve there, a little bit more than he probably should be, but keeps the car on the track. And to 14 and 15 here. Takes some of the curve too, and plants the throttle, DRS, wide open. Goes into 6th. Not a bad lap, just a second off pole position. Alright, let's go with S7, who is starting his hot lap on his soft tire line. Does well to clip the apex on turn 1. Doesn't really go on that T2 curve, which you can gain a lot there. On to 6 and 7 here. Avoid the curve on 7. Does well to get on the apex of turn 8. And here 9, 10. A little bit wide, but it's okay. Gets good traction off. Oh, almost out of the track. Surprised he didn't invalidate. A little bit wide in 11. Nice and easy through 13. Now and onto the last straight. Clips the apex in 14 and decides to go on to the pits, probably not improving. Hippo actually decides to go onto the soft, but the quali is over, so he's not going to have time to set a lap. But goes for it anyway. Oh, he did set the lap. Goes into 9th. Sorry about that. Alright, that should be it. We got JJ in the Aston Martin on pole. Office Red in the Alfa Romeo in 2nd. And No Mercy in 3rd. Nicholas in 4th. Jay Kelly in 5th, I'm Sutton in 6th. A lot of guys are cheering for him today on the broadcast. Terminal and GP in the Ferraris in 7 and 8. Hippo in 9th. Farmmaker 10th. S7 Baba Yaga in 11th on in a good position because the strategy here can vary, so tire choice is very important here. And we have Adri, Graham, and Asylum from Tier 2 on 12th, 13th, and 14th. Puff is asking on who's my money on. It's tricky. A lot of new guys don't really know how their race pace is. If we just go from quali, I mean, we had in Tier 2, quali proved very important for the winner and in second place, but Tier 1 had different results. So we'll see. Strategy plays a huge role here in Bahrain. Some guys are one stopper with medium hards or hard mediums, and a lot of guys, from what I saw from Tier 1 and Tier 2, were on two-stop strategy. So, of course, that's made easier with a safety car or one or two safety cars. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright. Very important here to get some heat into your tires. Make sure you get the best start. There's possibility for few lunges. Some guys, if they're trying to be bold, can go for a lunge or two here and there with turn 1 and 2. But hopefully everybody gets away clean. We will see. Very exciting here. Alright. Let's get this race started. 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and they're off. Season 6 is underway in Tier 3. JJ gets a good start, and let's see, Nicholas gets a better start and goes into second from 4th, but No Mercy leads the pack here in first place. Let's see how he negotiates turn 4 alongside with Nicholas, and JJ still in the battle there for the lead. Everybody gets away cleanly, I think. Let's check on the rest of the field. Yeah, everybody gets away clean, so good job there for Tier 3. Oh, and Nicholas goes a little bit late in T10, but stays on track and keeps his position in second. Probably be under pressure from JJ, who tries to take a look on the inside, but thinks better of it. No Mercy almost a second now ahead of second place. So yeah, probably just trying to clear the gap and prevent Nicholas from getting that DRS. JJ losing another spot for Kelly, and about end we have Asylum already out. Not sure if that's a glitch, but yeah, he's out of the race. No Mercy still in the lead. Oh, okay, so this is a glitch. Oh, JJ is out. What happened there? I I missed it, and we have a virtual safety car. JJ is out in turn 3, which from what I saw from Q2, it proved to be a tricky turn. A lot of guys lost it there. But we're under the virtual safety car. So, this is a pretty long VSC. See how they, if we see any guys go into the pits. Let's get some of the details here. Tires. So, we have the top 5 in soft. We have a few mediums, but nobody on the hards. The virtual safety car is still on, so there's that. I'm not sure if it's gonna turn into a full safety car, but it's still going on. No drive-through penalty, so that's good. And they're off again. The gaps have shrunk. Let's see if No Mercy can build back that gap that he had. Why is... oh, it's still glitching. I'm pretty sure the gap is not 1 minute and 44 seconds. Alright. So, Nicholas in second, not that far off, even though it's showing that he's almost a lap behind. Getting under pressure from Kelly, who has a DRS. Hippo. Hippo has gained 5 places from 9, so that's really good for him. Let's see how his teammate does here. Probably gonna take advantage of the straight here, and you don't want to overtake on this straight, but next straight with the DRS, it will be a good opportunity for him. Let's watch this battle here. Doesn't get a good exit from 15, but still he has the DRS. Let's see if he makes the move. Pulls on the inside. Oh, it backs out of it. Nicholas brakes very, very late and closes the door for Kelly to make that move. Let's watch Terminal here on Office Red, and we have a few guys in the back there losing it. I'm not sure what happened. Back on this battle for 5th. Let's see if we have any other close battles. Not sure what happened to GP starting 7th. No Mercy pulls a big gap now, 3 seconds. He's looking unstoppable here in Bahrain. Nicholas still in second, but Kelly's still pressuring him, and now Kelly has his teammate behind him, putting even more pressure on him. So let's see if he finally can make that move done into turn 1 and hopefully get into second place, as No Mercy sets fastest lap of the race. Pulls on the outside, better position this lap, but still Nicholas brakes even later. They touch, but fortunately for them, they're both on the track still. Good clean racing here, and Kelly goes into second. And Hippo's still a second behind. Maybe didn't benefit that much from Nicholas and Kelly fighting it. And then we have Office Red in 5th, Terminal still on that under that 1 second gap. So let's see if Terminal can get into his DRS and make a move here. Grim Reaper in 7th, and Adri from Tier 2 battling it out. Hopefully trying to stay away from the Tier 3 guys who are here for points. No Mercy still pulling away. And Kelly, what happened to Kelly? Oh, Kelly spins out in turn 13. Oh, and now his tires are probably cooked. Hopefully he can make his way back. Humble Hippo is now in 3rd. Let's see how well he does into catching Nicholas here. Not that far behind, as Terminal still behind him on the mediums. Sorry, Terminal behind. Oh, Terminal. What happened to Hippo? Oh wow, Hippo gets overtaken by both Terminal and Office Red. So he probably had a moment there. Let's go back with Terminal on the mediums now, having a very quick pace here. And on a different strategy, so he could be a dark horse in this race. If everybody stays clean here and we get no safety car, he could pull one stop here. And he even clears his DRS from Office Red. Hippo's still battling with Adri and Grim now, who hopefully don't give him a hard time here, but he lets them by anyway. He's probably having trouble with his tires now. GP makes his way into 9th. I believe he started in 4th. Maybe he had a moment too. And Jay Kelly's trying to recover back. Very unfortunate for him. But let's go back into close battles here. Grim and Adri making their way into the front of the grid. No Mercy still increasing that gap for the lead. He's looking very, very strong here. Nicholas still in 2nd. Terminal now with his medium tires. Let's see if he can catch up to Nicholas, who is probably gonna need to pit soon. Let's see who pulls the trigger first on the getting rid of their softs, and and then it will be apparent to see what their strategy is. But no safety car, thankfully, yet. Terminal now closing the gap, almost into that, almost getting that into that DRS. Does he get it on this lap? He does not, but yeah. Oh, he doesn't have any ERS left, so he's going to be struggling. And Nicholas goes into the pits first. Let's see. He goes on the medium, so that's probably a 2-stop strategy for him. Let's see if he can manage that well during the race. But Terminal in very good position here. Should probably start saving for some battery here. And he can probably challenge for a podium, even possibly a win here. But let's see what kind of strategy No Mercy is going to go on. Nicholas goes into 6th place. That's not a bad position. Unfortunately, no close battles here. Let's just stay with. Let's see here. We have Jay Kelly, who went on the mediums. So I think everybody's probably going to try a two-stop strategy here. And hope for a safety car maybe, so they can make their second stop. We have No Mercy pitting, goes onto the medium, so he's probably doing a two-stop strategy too. And all the medium runners who start on the mediums are now in the top four. So No Mercy is in provisional lead here, with Nicholas almost 5.5 seconds down. Office Red in the net third. Hippo goes onto the softs. Surprised that he's decided to go for a two-stop. I don't know, maybe he doesn't want to go on the hard tires. Yeah, so everybody seems to be on the two-stop except for GP here, who opted to go for the hards. I don't think they have a good race pace here in Bahrain, but we shall see. Alright, let's get back into Terminal now, who's under pressure from Adri. Hopefully no drama here from Tier 2 guys, but let's see if it's going to be a clean, easy move for Adri. Makes his way into the lead. Possibly going for a one-stopper. Let's see. And Terminal could be going for a one-stopper too. Oh no, No Mercy spins around. Oh, in turn 7. Still stays ahead of Nicholas, so he could still be in the net lead of the race, but we will see how that plays very well for Terminal, who is in the net lead for Tier 3 guys, so we will see. So that's that's the luck that he needed that will probably give him the win for the race. Nicholas is now closing back the gap to No Mercy, and Office Red is far off from the top 2 or 3 guys. Hippo in 8th on the softs. Let's see how. Wow, Timel sets fastest first sector on his 10-lap old mediums. He's the one now to watch for the race win. We have Foundmaker in 13. He just went onto the soft. Only one. We've only lost one guy, so that is pretty good. Especially on Bahrain, there's a lot of tricky curves here where you can lose the car. But so far, so good in Tier 3. Setting a good example for the rest of the tiers. Alright, let's stay with Terminal, who's trying to stick to the back of Adri. He had DRS for a while, but just lost it. And Grim is keeping that gap consistent on the back of Terminal. No Mercy sets fastest lap of the race, and he's clearly the fastest guy on track right now. He's pulled away from Nicholas, who's supposed to be in the net P2, so we will see how much more he can increase that gap. Office still in the net third position, and we still have guys like I'm Sutton and Humble Hippo now on the softs, who could make their way up depending on their strategy, but yeah. Yeah, Terminal looks like Terminal, Adri, Graham, and S7 are going for that one stopper. Let's see who's the first here to pull the trigger and probably go on the hard. And there goes Terminal. First in the pits. Let's see where he comes back on. He doesn't clear No Mercy and Nicholas, which is okay because they were far ahead of him. But he will come behind Nicholas, so that puts him in the net third position. So, and they still have to stop again. So, yeah, Terminal is in good place here. Probably to win the race here. Office Red, who is in the same strategy as Nicholas and No Mercy, is in a net fourth position. So No Mercy is already challenging now. On the outside, he goes off turn 11 and makes it stick. He's already into third position and the net lead of the race, if we count out the tier 2 guys. So yeah, No Mercy, despite his spin, is back in the lead. Nicholas is around 4.5 seconds back, and Terminal another 5 seconds behind. So let's keep a watch on those three as the podium contenders. It will be really close come the end of the race between No Mercy and Terminal, but we will see. See when S7 is gonna try and pit. It's probably a good time now to follow Terminal and go on the hards. And the tier 2 guys are probably looking to pit as well and on that one stop strategy. So we'll see. Not a lot of close battles on this race, in this race tonight, but we got a lot of consistent racing. No, only one person is out, so that's good. No safety cars yet, which is quite surprising. So yeah, that's a good thing. It certainly helps people like Terminal, but No Mercy will probably be hoping for one eventually, so he can go on his second stop. But even if he doesn't, let's calculate, see how far off he is from terminal. It's about, if I do a quick math here, well, yeah, he's about 8 seconds, I'd say, off ahead of terminal. Yeah, and yeah, No Mercy's making his way around now, doing very well indeed. Very nice and consistent driving. We got Grim and Terminal now challenging each other. Tier 2 guys from last season, but now racing Tier 3. Let's see if Grim can be kind to Terminal's chance here. Doesn't want to do anything crazy. Adri still on his mediums, hasn't stopped yet, so let's see when he will decide to do that and how what position he's going to be back on. Looks like Terminal and Graham still racing here. Terminal still ahead. Grim now goes on the inside onto turn 14 and 15 and makes it stick. Let's see what happens now on the start and finish straight. Puts a huge gap between him and Terminal and makes that move done. He's now into 5th, and hopefully he didn't cost Terminal a lot of time. But Terminal Daily still in 6th, still in that 3rd position if we not count the Tier 2 guys. But S7 hasn't stopped yet for his mandatory pit stop, but he will probably come in soon and let Nicholas chase No Mercy for the lead of the race. But from what we saw, Mercy had better pace and he was increasing that gap, which he's still doing. But they both still have to pit, so Terminal is still in a good position here, some 12 seconds behind No Mercy. So as long as he keeps his gap under that what it takes to do a pit stop, which I don't really know how long that takes, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 12 seconds. And Nicholas already clears out S7 and into 2nd he goes, and yeah, still has to pit again, so we'll see. And so does S7. He should probably come in soon. Already 17 laps on those mediums. But we have no people here on the softs anymore. Hippo, who was on the softs, now is on his first laps on the mediums, and he is in 9th spot, which is where he started. So, ooh, we lost Office Red in turn 8. Wonder what happened there. But we have the yellow flag, no safety car yet. And if we do get a safety car, that would help No Mercy massively here, who could be looking to go on the softs. You can take the softs around 8 or 9 laps here. So yeah, and we get our first penalty of the race. Fountain Maker for second penalty. Let's get back with S7 and Nicholas, who are still battling it out. Both still have to pit, and S7 probably stretching his mediums so that he can get on the softs, and that will actually put him in a really good position. Terminal gets back. Terminal Deity gets back on Grim and is now in 5th. So yeah, this is shaping up to be a good race here towards the final 10 laps. Because of strategy, it's kind of unknown now what's going to happen to guys like No Mercy and Nicholas, who still have to pit again. Maybe, I don't know yet, but since S7 has carried his medium tires for 18 laps now, so he can go on the softs now, and he can make that medium soft strategy work actually. Let's see if he's gonna go in this lap. And he does. Probably gonna put on the softs here. Gets cleared by Adri and Terminal and Grim Reaper. Puts on the softs and goes back onto sixth position, so 4th overall now. Adri and Grim now don't count, so we have No Mercy in 1st, Nicholas in 2nd, and Terminal in 3rd. But Terminal's still trying to fight with Grim. I don't know if this is helping him, maybe it's giving him DRS, but hopefully it doesn't ruin his chances of trying to fight for the win of the race here. GP is still in his hards in 7th position. It would be a good result for Ferrari today if they can score a podium and be in the top 5, both cars in the top 5, so that's a pretty good result. As Terminal makes it past Grim, and Grim decides to, not sure what happened to Grim, probably had a moment. So that unleashes Terminal into 4th, and let's see how big that gap is now between Terminal and No Mercy as Adri. Oh, what happened? So No Mercy makes his final stop, decides to go in the mediums, surprisingly. Probably doesn't have another new soft tires. But Terminal now, like I said, is well clear of No Mercy to win this race, unless No Mercy has some really, really good pace on those mediums where he can climb back to Terminal and hopefully make a move for the race win. But yeah, now it's down to these last 8 laps and see what kind of pace No Mercy has. And if he can challenge and climb his way back to the lead. Gap is shrinking, so it's just over just over 4 seconds. So it will be interesting to watch those two and possibly battling it out towards the last lap of the race. And again, totally different strategies for both. And both benefiting, well, Terminal especially benefiting from no safety cars, which is very surprising. Kelly puts on the fastest lap of the race in 10th spot. GP is now in 6th. So yeah, good results for Ferrari overall. Both cars in the top 6. Hopefully Terminal can win this race. And that will be a very good result for them. We got a crasher in 13. That is Sutton. Had a moment, possibly. Yeah, and you can already see the pace of No Mercy already getting that gap down to 2 seconds. Wow. So he is probably gonna challenge. He's probably definitely gonna challenge for that race win here. He has a fresher tire and a better compound, so yeah. That 2-stop strategy worked out the best for him. And for Terminal as well, because Terminal didn't really start in the best position. Let's look at those positions gained. Yeah, Terminal started in 7th, and he's in 5th now. No Mercy and Nicholas will keep their positions as first and No Mercy started, doesn't really say. I think No Mercy started on pole. Yeah. And there he is now, just 3/10 off Terminal. He will probably make his move on the next straight. Not sure if he's gonna be able to do it on the back straight, but definitely the start and finish straight. Oh, goes very, very close. He already wants to make the move now, and he does. And he's cleared off Terminal earlier than turn 11, and very comfortable move here for No Mercy, and gains back that lead for the win. So he's probably gonna go and build that gap back and hopefully stays consistent. And it's his race to lose now. Terminal in a very safe 2nd, and Kelly as well in a very safe 3rd. So, and so those are the top 3 now. Let's see if they can keep it consistent and just hopefully don't ruin their chances for the podium. S7, very nice race for him. What did he start on? Let's see. S7 started in 11th. Says he's 6 places up, so he started in 11th. So yeah, he's probably the person that made the most moves. Adri DNF'd, and there is a virtual safety car. Let's hope it stays a safety, virtual safety. Not sure what happened to Adri. He's nowhere to be seen. virtual safety car, so that's good. Let's get back on the top two. And now the order has been clear for at least the top 6 guys. Yeah. Terminal still trying to stay in the back of No Mercy and trying to put pressure on him and hope that he can crack and make a mistake. But again, No Mercy has that pace and has that tire advantage too, that he can build that gap. But let's see how much Terminal can do here and try and stick with him. Hippo is in a very good place indeed, climbing back to 5th place. And we have a spinner. Who's that? Oh, that's Fountain Maker. I think he lost all of his front wing. Yep. Wow. And that's probably his race over. GP now in the DRS of Hippo. Let's see if he can make a move here and challenge for that 5th place. Of course, he's on pressure from Glenn, but he tries to follow Hippo here and doesn't make the move yet. But as Fountain Maker gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But yeah. Very close battle here from Hippo, GP, and Grim. Will be a good one to watch. But let's look at the front gap now. No Mercy pulling away with a almost a 5-second gap. Terminal probably gets a 3-second penalty. Hopefully. Doesn't hurt him, but the gap to 3rd place is almost 5 seconds, so that penalty could come back and hurt Terminal daily, but for now he's okay. Alright, let's get back on this battle for 5th place. We have Hippo, GP, Grim going into the start and finish straight. Hippo doesn't have any DRS, so let's see. He does have a lot of ERS though. GP doesn't, so yeah, GP does have DRS, but he doesn't have the ERS advantage. Pulls on the outside, but still can't make that move because Hippo again has a lot of ERS. Grim runs really, really wide and loses it. Hopefully his okay. Not sure if he... Oh yeah, he is okay. But let's get back into the battle for 5th. GP should probably just stick behind Hippo and try and build up some battery here to be able to make that move work on the start and finish straight. But again, Hippo almost full ERS here, which that's really good ERS management, which is why he is making it really hard for GP to make that move. And looks like Nicholas now has built that gap back to less than 3 seconds, and he's on to get a second P2 here in Bahrain. Hippo now on the start and finish straight. GP's alongside him, tries to think about making the move, but thinks better of it. Still on the back of him. I think he is now trying to save some battery so he can make that move work eventually. He is on a worse tire strategy, however, than Hippo, so that could be why Hippo's still ahead of him, even though he doesn't get any DRS. Nicholas now still trying to stay within that 3-second gap for P2 here. So let's see if he can do that. He's on a better tire, fresher and better compound tire. So let's see if he can stay within that 3-second gap to get second position here. I think Terminal will still be happy with P2 or even P3. So, yeah. Let's get back with Hippo here. And GP battling it out for that 5th position. GP has built his ERS now to 40%. Let's see if he can make that work. Hippo weaving on the start straight to try and break that slipstream. Let's see if he still makes it out of there in 5th place. So GP having a very hard time here trying to overtake Hippo to get that 5th position. Now Nicholas trying to build that gap, shrink that gap between him and Terminal, and he's actually helped S7 too, with now S7 with his DRS. So they both could be here to get that overtake Terminal, as No Mercy crossed the line in 1st, winning the race. Terminal in 2nd, but probably won't get the 2nd place, which goes to Nicholas and S7, who both overtake Terminal for that podium position. That is not good for Terminal. Definitely was hoping for a podium. Hippo comes in 5th, keeping GP Colin behind him, doing very well here. Wow. GP in 6th, Sutton in 7th, Kelly in 8th, and we have Asylum in 9th, and Fountain Maker in the last point position in 10th. Wow. What a race here. No Mercy dominating, starting on pole. And yeah, I think the top 2 guys, 1 and 2, started 1 and 2. So again, very good here. Very good racing and clean and consistent racing from the top 2 or 3 guys. Let's see if I can invite these guys. Alright, unfortunately, I'm not going to do interviews today. I can't find any of the guys in the top 3, so hopefully on the next race I will add everybody for interviews. But thank you for joining us today, and hope you guys had a good one. Bye.